So in total, I have run businesses for about 15 years. My first one, I ran a lingerie label, which was called Banjo, and this got stocked into different stores, sold online, and it catered for the smaller backs, bigger bust. And my recent one, which has been going 10 years, is to help new labels launch their own lingerie brand. Now, I did a previous video about why some lingerie brands are successful and some aren't, and it got me thinking on the business plan I had, why I achieved some and why I didn't achieve some of the other stuff I had on it. Now, my business plan is a bit controversial in that I don't really have a business plan. I have things I want to achieve, and I will check in with that and then see how it's all going and work towards that. I did do a business course with Invest NI when I ran my own business, and they did all cash flows and stuff, but I never got on with it. I always felt like I was making the numbers up. So my business plan would be, I want to be stocked into X amount of stores. I want to be stocked with a big store in the UK. One of them was I wanted to be stocked in America. Another one was I wanted to be stocked in Japan. Another one was I wanted to get a free press every month. And then I remember also on my list, I wanted to be featured in Elle and Vogue. Not me as my business, but when you see all the lingerie pieces, when you see all the pieces of lingerie and they're recommending to buy. Now, reflecting back on my first business with the brand, I did get stocked into a big shop in UK. I got stocked into New York, into LA, and I nearly every month would get a free press for my brand. And I also got my lingerie in Elle. The two main things which I didn't achieve was being stocked in Japan and also being shown in Vogue. Now, I was reflecting on this and wondering why I achieved the other stuff but not that. Now, some of the things I wrote that I wanted to achieve, I had no idea how to achieve it. When I got stocked in America, if I retrace of how that happened, there was a lingerie blog in Scotland, I think it was called Knickerblog, which used to take on indie labels, fit them all, try them all on, and then she would give do a blog of how they all fitted and rate things like the style, the comfort, the fit. She would wear them, and it was from that blog that a store in New York saw and then contacted me to say, we would like to stock all your stuff. So that one, I didn't have a direct thing of how I was going to do with it. I just was doing the other stuff about getting free press every month and getting awareness about my brand, which led to being stocked in America. The stocking in the UK, where I got stocked in Topshop, which was my big, I want to be stocked in a big store, that was done by me actively seeking the buyer out, ringing them up, sending them newsletters, sending them information, sending them press packs, sending them line sheets, constantly letting them know what I was going to do, ringing them up, asking for a meeting, saying I was going to be in London, reorganising meetings when they fell through, and taking everything, doing all the prices, all the minimum orders, the purchase order sheets, all that information, and that was me going after that, and that got achieved. Where it came to Japan, I did nothing. I didn't do anything active to work out how to do it. Like, I knew no stockists, I didn't seek out any, I did, just did nothing about it. So I never achieved it. Where it came to, I wanted to be in Vogue, and this was like, oh, this would be like the pinnacle of my brand if I was shown there, and I put quite a high accolade onto that, and I did nothing about it. When I got shown in Elle, I tracked down the person in press, I'd send them samples, I'd sent them a press pack. I had probably messaged them over a 3-year period of everything. When I showed in Harrogate, I sent messages all out to all the press, all the magazines, to say I'm showing here, I'll be on this stand, please come by and see me, take any pictures. I sent samples out to people. I did a lot of groundwork. When it came to Vogue, I did nothing. My photos aren't professional enough at the start because I didn't have a photographer. Then it was, my brand's not been going enough. I stood in the way of myself so much that I didn't actively go do anything. I viewed them here, me as here, and didn't seek out anyone, didn't do anything. And the reason I speak about this is we so often tell ourselves stories on what we can and can't do or where our brand sits, that we don't actively go and just do it. Had I have made contact, had I have sent them samples, it might have been a different story. It might not, but at least I would have had the chance. I think by not doing it, you're always keeping yourself safe, because if they say no or if they don't do it, then it's that like dream crushed. I think the thing is to get out the way of yourself. Now this could be for anything you're doing. This could be for stockists that you want to get stocked in, but you daren't show them your products yet. Oh, I'll wait for a new season. And the thing is, nobody else can do that. You could hire someone to go sell all your stuff, which sometimes is a little bit easier, but there's going to be something else which you'll need to do probably yourself, and unless you just jump, yeah, it's not going to happen. It might happen, someone might find you, but generally, especially now, I think there's so much noise out there with social media, so much more people you can find. Nobody really is going to find you unless you do something active to start your brand, launch your brand, show your brand. Nobody's coming to save you. Looking back, I would just contact them. The worst they can say is, oh my god, that's so rubbish. Which they wouldn't, of course. So if you've been sitting on something that you want to go do, just go do it. If I can help you in any way with lingerie design, please do get in contact. I have a host of free stuff on the website, including purchase orders and all the technical bits where you meant to go to a buyer and what to take. I also do books and courses, and also give talks and mentoring if you need help in your early stages or even later stages of launching your lingerie brand.